What's up, everyone? This is Andrew from Magic Nation coming to you with another video. Ravnica Allegiance, pack number 2 of 3. So, unfortunately, I originally tried to record this a couple of days ago, but unfortunately, I ran out of storage on my phone. So, I had to get rid of a couple of things, and here we are again. So, even though the pack is already previously opened, I'm going to go ahead and open it again, like so. Bam. And here we go. We've got a Sage's Row Servant, which is a one in the blue for a 2/1 Vidalcan Wizard, and it has when Sage's Row Savant enters the battlefield, you scry 2. Not bad. Now we've got a Twilight Panther, pay a white for a 1/2 cat spirit, and you pay black. And it gains Death Touch until end of turn. That's pretty yucky, especially in Commander. Especially if you're doing a black and white themed deck. Now we've got Rubble Belt Recluse, pay 4 and a red for a 6/5 Ogre Berserker. And it has Rubble Belt Recluse attacks each combat if able. So it forces it to attack no matter what. Carrying Imp. 3 and a black for a 2/3 Imp with flying, and it says when it enters the battlefield, you may exile target creature from your. You may exile target creature from a graveyard, whether it be yours or your opponent's. If you do, you gain 2 life. Steeple Creeper, 2 and a green for a 4/2 Frog Snake, and you pay 3 and a blue, and it gains flying until end of turn. That's not that great, in my opinion. It sucks. And I've got a Scuttlegator, 4 Simic for a 6/6 Crab, Turtle, Crocodile with Defender, and you pay 6 Simic with Adapt 3, and it says if this creature has no +1/+1/+1 counters on it, put 3 of them on it. And then it says as long as it has 1 on it, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. So that's not too bad late game strategy. Now we've got a Senate Griffin for 2 Azorius for a 3/2 Griffin with flying. And when it enters the battlefield, you scry 1. Okay, not too bad of an idea, especially if you're playing Modern or Pauper. I think if it's Pauper legal. Now you've got a Simic Locket, pay 3 for an artifact, and you tap it, you add green or blue, and you pay Simic, and you tap it, sacrifice it, draw 2 cards. It's not too bad. Now we've got Deface, pay a red, and you choose 1, destroy target artifact, or destroy target creature with Defender. Not too bad. Pretty simplistic. Now we've got a Gateway Plaza, and it's a non-basic land, and it enters the battlefield tapped, and then when it enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you pay 1, and then you tap, add 1 mana of any color. Whoop-de-doo. I've seen that before. Gyre Engineer, pay 1 green blue for a 1/1 Vidalcan Wizard, and it just says tap, add Simic. No, I'm sorry, add green blue. Pretty basic. Now we've got let's see, Cult Guildmage, pay black red for a 2/2 Human Shaman, and it says pay 3 and a black, target player, you tap it, target player discards a card. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. Or you pay red, tap it, and it deals 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. Like that's going to really do any good in this day's modern meta. Whoop-de-doo. Now we've got Junk Troller. Pay 4 for a 0/6 Golem. Or artifact creature that is a Golem, of course. And it has Defender, and then you tap it, add put target creature card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library, so that you could either target your opponent or yourself. That's pretty interesting, especially if you're playing like an Affinity for Artifacts card deck. This is Hallowed Fountain. You tap it, and white or blue, and it says as it enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 life. If you do not, it enters the battlefield tapped. That is a pretty weird mechanic and pretty interesting card, if I do say so myself. And that was our rare, by the way. Now we've got a final card here for a Simic Guildgate. Another non-basic land. Simic Guildgate enters the battlefield tapped. You tap it. Your next turn, add green or blue. And then we've got a Thopter token with flying. A 1/1 Thopter token with flying. That is great. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. That was pretty underwhelming, if I might add. Pretty underwhelming. That kind of stunk, but I think there are some cards that still have some merit and value to it. Let me know what you think, what your favorite card was from the Ravnica Allegiance portion of the Ravnica block. I think that was post or pre-Gate Crash, I think. The one set that no one cared about from what I've been hearing over the years. Yeah, Gate Crash is one of those sets that that was very, very seldom touched. So, again, what card stood out from you from this pack, from this poll? What card set was what card stood out to you? Thank you. From the Ravnica Allegiance and or City of Guilds packs. So either leave a comment down below as usual. Don't forget to hit that beautiful subscribe button and continue to check out some of the content coming out in the near future. And as always, folks, Jesus is real, and don't forget to play something magical today. Have an awesome day. Peace.